Carter Matthews, an evil dictator blessed with immortality and super speed. He has achieved what no one in human history ever has. He has conquered the entire planet. What's your name, son?
Matthew.
Your mother was brave, just as your father was foolish. Which are you? So, you take after your mother, huh? Or not? Caesar, Hitler, rank amateurs compared to Matthews. His forces have already claimed the lives of billions, and if we possess the means to stop him and again do nothing, then their blood is on our hands.
As a time agent of long standing, you seem to forget our responsibility is to protect the timeline, not humanity. You wish to engage in the very sort of manipulation of time that we are sworn to prevent.
And yet if we allow humanity to perish at the hands of evil, then what universe are we custodians of?
What if, in trying to save the world from Matthews, you make it vulnerable to another more terrible threat? We are not warriors, Captain Lance. We possess no army.
And I'm not asking for one. Just a single timeship, and your permission to change history before Carter Matthews puts an end to it. I'm not appealing to you as time agents, but as humans. Please, grant me the authority to change the timeline just this once.
How did the council meeting go, Captain Lance?
Exactly as expected, Thursday.
So we are proceeding?
Indeed. Prepare the ship for takeoff. Charter course, United Kingdom, Kent, January 2016.
Ah, the early second millennium AD, the golden age of petrol engines, online pornography, and those silly little smartphones. What are we going to retrieve, Captain?
Oh, not what. Who? Have you pulled up the files of the 5 men and women that will be joining us?
You usually prefer to work alone, Captain.
Cracked as always. However, this time I will need a team to assist me. First recruit, Mr. Thomas Brown. Mr. Brown is a brilliant martial artist and knows over 15 different fighting styles, which includes but are not limited to Taekwondo, Kung Fu, Ninjutsu, Judo, and he is a world champion in sword fighting. Mate, it looks like we're going to have to start getting help with all our martial art classes. Yeah, I agree. We could also do with someone who specialises in weapons.
Good idea. I'll see you tomorrow.
Alright then. See you later, Tom. Mr. Brown, I know someone who could use your expertise. Next on the list is Jennifer Green. Miss Green is a still translator, fluent in over 10 languages and a skilled historian. She is also a gifted musician.
Alright, buddy. I'll see you soon. Alright, bye.
Miss Green, I have travelled a very long way to meet you. Care for a drink? Steve Mason. Steve is a very skilled engineer, one that will be useful in situations when we need someone to create new gadgets for our particular missions. Mr. Mason, I believe if you did it another way it would work. Look this way, please. Our next candidate is one Miss Rosie Williams. Rosie is a skilled weapons master and a great scientist specialising in physics.
So, I'll see you tomorrow?
Perhaps. Good night, Professor.
Miss Williams, successful experiment?
Do I know you?
Not yet, but you will. Frederick Parkhurst, aka The Star. Brother of famous musician Benjamin Parkhurst. Fred is also a great musician, playing guitar and drums. However, I am after his skills as a computer scientist.
Uh-oh.
Come on, Freddy. You can take them.
They have guns.
And you have a super suit.
Oh, yeah. Can I help you?
Actually, Mr. Parkhurst, I was rather hoping you could help me. Our final guest on this crusade is one Oliver Martin, ex-naval officer and marine. Oliver has earned himself respect throughout Great Britain. Having him will be useful in the fight against Carter.
Hang on! Who the hell are you? What are you doing here?
Sergeant Martin, excellent shot. I have a mission for you, should you choose to accept.
My head.
Where are we? What are we doing here?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming.
Not that we had a choice.
So, now you're conscious, I'm going to answer your questions, Jenny. The name is Captain Alex Lance. I'm from East London. Oh, and the future. I'm an ex-member of the Time Bureau from London. I'm here on a crusade to take down a man named Carter Matthews. Carter, in the year I'm from, which is 2156, has taken over the entire world. I have decided to catch him in the past and use this team to bring him to justice. If we work together, we can stop him. I could have gone anywhere. I could have chosen any time, any place, of all people who ever lived in time and space. I could have chosen anyone, but I chose you five. I certainly hope you won't let me and the world down. If your answer is yes, come to this address in 48 hours.
We're in.
What about you guys?
Professor, there's something I need to ask.
What is it, Rosie, and why couldn't it wait for the morning?
I have just had an old friend ask me to join him on a trip around the world, and I'd love to, but you'll be doing all the work.
Don't worry about me, Rosie. I think you should do it. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I am going to miss you, though.
I'll miss you too, Professor.
Are you sure this is a wise thing to do?
Look, Jim, all my life I've wanted to do something great. This is that chance. I have to take it.
As long as you know what you're doing.
I do.
You have failed this city. I had that.
I know, but I need to talk. I'm sure that Captain Lance will return to the moment I left, but just in case, I thought it would be a good idea to tell someone not to worry.
We went up against Matthews. It wasn't easy.
Which is why Lance has recruited a team.
A team that consists of Steve Mason and Jennifer Green. So, what do you know about Captain Lance?
He's British and he's from the year 2166.
So, you're telling me that you've been recruited by a bloke you know nothing about to leave town for a while and fight an immortal guy with super speed that you know nothing about? Freddy, you haven't really looked into this, have you?
Look, Chris, I've been pronounced dead twice now. All my life, I've wanted to do something great. This is that chance. Even in my death, nothing's really happened. Nobody noticed. The world didn't care. Ultimately, my life didn't matter. Captain Lance has given me the chance to save the world. I gotta take it.
Keep your head in a swivel while you're at it. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Tell Oliver to watch his back too.
Will do, boss.
Ah, so you've all decided to join me on my crusade. Excellent. Let's go.
I'm not footing it anywhere.
Of course not, Sergeant Martin. Everyone stay still. Thursday, have you scanned them all?
Yes, Captain.
Great. This device is no ordinary watch, ladies and gents. This is a time watch, or you can call it a time courier. And Time Watch allows you to travel anywhere in time and space, just like a time ship. All you have to do is press a button and then it'll create a gap in the fabric of space and time. You can walk through it.
Where are we going first then, Captain?
Well, Freddy, we are going to New York.
Which year?
Unfortunately, we are visiting New York in the year 2012. Nothing too glamorous, I'm afraid.
Oh well. I've always wanted to go to New York City.
Seb Dinsmore is a legend. Thank you so much.